time for the Praise Report, a media ministry of Heartland Christian Center. Many have been touched physically, spiritually, and emotionally while enjoying the program. And now, here's Pastor John.
I want to share a little story with you, a true story. And that's what makes my stories so interesting, because they're true stories. Say amen. We have some nice people here. We're in our thrift store, and we're getting ready for some big and exciting things. I want to share just a little bit quickly here. Free enterprise versus, you want to say the government? I don't know, that's kind of scary. But kind of the difference between free enterprise and the government-run things. We have some thrift stores, and I'm looking to expand. And we're actually looking for buildings in other towns. But in the meantime, there are facilities that, like antique malls and places like that, where you could rent a space, bring your stuff in, mark it, leave it there, they sell it for you, they collect the sales tax, and you don't have to be there all the time. So I was really looking to get into getting the facts. You cannot make an intelligent decision until you get all the intelligent facts. So I want to get the facts. Well, there's a place like that about 2 hours from where we are. It always was packed with thousands and thousands of people. They have what they call coverings, like big, I don't know what you want to call it, but poles in the ground, tin roofs, long concrete floor, and they have a lot of vendors in them. They call it undercovering. Then they have spaces where they rent out people in the field. And then they have a building with spaces in it. Well, we don't have the time to go there every once a week and set the stuff up and then take it down. So undercovering was not going to work for us, and out in the open field was not going to work for us. I'm looking for a place to just set the stuff up, and then people from our church and ministry can go there on the days that they're open and sell the stuff and turn it into cash and to help the ministry, but leave it there. You all understand what I'm trying to say? Leave the stuff there, because we've got time to go in and set it up, tear it down. We got enough irons in the fire. So I wanted to check it out, because this place was jumping years ago. I said, well, let me go by there, check it out. And not too far from there, I come to a place that was having this flea market. It was packed out. Packed. And I remembered when they just had a couple tables. When the people started it, they had a couple tables. And then they added more vendors and more vendors. Well, when I went back there recently, it was packed. And I had to pass there to get to the place I'm going to check out. I get to the place I'm going to check out, I didn't recognize it. The reason I didn't recognize it is I could see it. The reason I could see it is there was no people. The parking lot was empty. You used to have to park far away, pay for parking and walk a ways, or get in these little golf carts and people picking you up to bring you there, because it was so packed out with people and all the parking places was taken. So I parked right up next to one of those undercover places, and I thought, the tables that they were renting to people were vacant. They were rotten. They were empty. And I thought, is this the same place? And so I saw one of the vendors, and I said to him, is this so-and-so place? He said, yeah, this is it. I didn't want to hurt his feelings by saying, where is everybody? But I looked over, and I saw a couple of buildings I recognized, like the restroom. I said, yeah, I remember that restroom. And that guy over there sells sausage, peppers, and onions. He's still here. But where's the people? It was creepy. It was obvious it was decaying. So I go to another place nearby. And it's thriving. And I says to the fellow, I bought some stuff from him that we needed, and I said to him, you know, I was thinking about renting some space here, but the place looks like it's dying. And he said, well, the space that I'm here, this is run by a private individual. And I knew that other place I told you about was run by a private individual. And he said, but that space is run by the county. A flag went off. The two places run by private individuals, free enterprise, capitalism, are taken off. The place run by the government was dying. Well, the other two places did not rent the inside place that I'm looking for, so I find out where the office is, and I go there. And I go to the office, and there's a lady who's a receptionist who's not recepting, and then there's a glass window there, and there's about 6 to 8 desks with ladies sitting behind the desk, and I'm there, and nobody's saying, yes, sir, can I help you? So I says, I'm trying to find out about renting some space here. So this Jezebel comes to the window, and she says, sir, outside, 7 o'clock Monday with your paper. I said, say what? Outside, you want to rent space here? I said, well, I want some information about renting space here. See this paper? You got to have this paper. You come 7 o'clock Monday morning outside with this paper. So I said, well, let me see the paper. Don't touch it. I says, well, I'm trying to see. It's a tax thing. Do you have a tax thing? Do you have a state tax thing? I says, well, we have a store in Umatilla. We have tax papers. We have a ministry, we have tax papers. We have a store in Eustis, we have tax papers. But I never did this before, and I don't know, do I need something different? Well, it's right here. So I'm trying to read the thing, but she's wiggling it around. I can't read it. And when I try to touch it, it's like, don't touch it. I said, okay. And all she kept saying to me was, sir, stand outside Monday morning with your paper. And I don't know, I'm going to get up 4 o'clock in the morning to drive 2 hours to stand outside, hoping I have the paper that you need. And no, the lady wouldn't shut up. The one working for the county. The other people all sitting there, just, I don't know what they were doing, waiting for a smoke break. And then all she kept saying is, sir, outside Monday morning, 7 o'clock with your paper. And I'm thinking, I don't want to get up, drive 2 hours, come here. I don't know what I need. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I need the information. So finally I said, ma'am, talk to somebody who's got time to listen to you, because I don't. I said, you are the expert. I never did this before. I'm trying to get facts and information, and all you could say is, sir, outside, 7 o'clock, Monday morning with your paper. I said, I want to rent a place like this if you was the only people around. I said, you all should be ashamed of yourself. I said, here's a guy trying to see if he wants to give you business. You're all sitting around with this Jezebel over here, and all she can say is, sir, outside, 7 o'clock in the morning with your paper. I said, goodbye. And I drove away, and I said, the difference between something run by the government and something run by capitalism and free enterprise. That's why I am a conservative capitalist, and that's why I believe shrink the government and expand the economy. You don't have to stand outside. You can watch it from wherever you are.
Stop, keep on doing what you're doing. Gotta keep moving, don't stop, keep on doing what you're doing. Gotta keep moving, don't stop, keep on doing what you're doing.